Okay, hello everyone, Sukinode here, continuing the Lies of P playthrough. Sorry it's been a while, kinda didn't have the time to sit down and actually play, so getting back to it now. I did, well I can, no, I'll worry about that later. But we are continuing. We beat Victor in the last video. We talked to Samus, or Samuel Manus, the obvious name ripoff. I don't have to, I just really want to. Really? Oh, you guys were tougher than I expected you to be. Anyway, we're off to the next area. Let's see, 40 in motivity. As far as stat-wise, for those who may not remember, 40 in motivity, 30 in vitality. No, 30 in stamina. 20 in vitality right now, 30 in stamina, 30 in capacity. Working on getting 30 in vitality, and then probably going to try to get to 50 in motivity. Even though I think at 40 it's diminishing returns, but at that point, yeah. So might as well. Yeah. So we just finished talking to Manus and his personal bodyguard or whatnot. So and I do believe there's someone I need to talk to in the hotel. Yeah, they want me to go talk to what's his name. So let's go do that real quick. I'm pretty sure I already did all the like quartz and stuff like that in the previous video, so should be okay. I don't think there's anything else in the hotel I actually need to worry about doing. I did end up talking to Sophia by accident, and she had some dialogue about Grandmama possibly dying. I don't know if she'll do it again.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener, to bear witness.
Okay. Why do I feel like she's a puppet too? I don't know why I get the weird vibe that she's probably also a puppet. Oh, I don't think I've checked out and he's not here. That was where, no, this is where he was supposed to be. He's gone. I was gonna check out what weapon I got for Victor, but I have not done that yet. Maybe I'm positive that's where he was.
People have no idea so many secrets are buried in crowd. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about? I see you're here. That means you can lie. Your lies are a rare ability. You're able to choose.
Okay, I think we've already heard this.
Outside are still afraid of puppets.
Yeah, we've already heard it. Okay, so no, nothing new. Yeah, I could have. Maybe I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn he was supposed to be right there. If I'm right, I wonder why he moved. Is it because I killed? Was that triggered by me killing Victor? I don't think the tree. Yeah, it's only 1 of 8. Not really worth doing that. The cube is probably really powerful. I just don't know how to properly use it yet, and I don't feel like experimenting with
petrification
it.
disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me one gold coin fruit.
Have I not been dude, I've been buying at your shop this entire time, giving you gold coin fruits. Like, I've given you over 100 of the damn things. Like, and I'm not saying that, you know, I don't have it to give him and that I wouldn't give it to him. I'm just like, he's asking for like, I'm already bringing you gold coin fruits. I feel like you could just do this pro bono.
The cure isn't exactly stable. Give it to the patient as soon as possible.
So but it's not even really a cure, because you said a longer, more painful life. What does that mean? So like, it's not really a cure if you're like, it's a longer, more painful life. That's not a cure. That's that is just a treatment. That's just something to keep the symptoms under control. That's not actually curing the problem. But then again, what does he mean by a longer, more painful life? Does he mean just living in general? Or does he mean that the cure, quotation marks, will just alleviate the symptoms, but it doesn't actually get rid of the problem? And once again, I come back to, well, then it's not a fucking cure. That's not what cure means. All right, let's talk.
People have no idea so many secrets are buried in Kraut. Thank.
No, it's not actually. What do I throw it on her? Like, maybe I talk to Sophia?
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener.
About listener, nature of ergo.
Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to ergo.
Which we found out in the last episode, ergo is people like fossils is fossil fuels and oils. It's just crushed up, purified people essence, apparently.
Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim.
Yeah. That's how I was understanding it, but yeah, ergo is the essence of life. Yeah, because what happens with the petrification disease is it turns the person's skin to stone, but they're still alive inside of it. So I assume I don't know if they decay inside of it, but I assume the ergo continues to work on their bodies and turns them into the ergo stuff. That also might be why, as we gain ergo, we become more human. It's actually that's just magic though at that point, because it's turning a human into ergo, and an ergo can then turn a puppet, an inanimate object by all accounts, into a living, breathing human being. Meaning it's changing all of our metal and fiber and puppet, all of our all of our inorganic parts. It is turning organic. That you have to give a real explanation as to how the fuck that's happening, or it's just magic at that point because you don't feel like explaining. You can't just go, oh, this, especially when you surround it with all this scientific research. They are actually researching this as like a scientific thing. I guess you could also say alchemy, because that's what the one dude who you give the golden fruits to is. It's an alchemy thing. So maybe it's just alchemy, which is the marriage of science and magic, right? So maybe it's that. Like, oh, no, okay. But because it's the marriage of the two, you still have to have some kind of scientific. You can't just go, well, we did some alchemy and we turned a rock into a phoenix. It's like, oh, okay, how the fuck does that work? Yeah, I get there's some magic involved and that's 50% of it, but what did you do scientifically? Otherwise, it's just all magic and your alchemy thing goes out the window. There has to be some kind of logical process going on, and that needs to be explained.
That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans.
That's weird.
Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments.
So all these, like, I don't think the carcasses are people who have been, like, cured of the petrification disease. I think the carcasses are people who have been mutated by Ergo, like an overdose. They've just been injected with it and then it mutated their bodies. But that would mean maybe Victor is what they're talking about when they say someone got hit with the petrification disease and then was cured. Because she says the process of being cured.
The King of Puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
Then why the fuck did I fight the King of Puppets? Why did I fight and destroy the King of Puppets? Because it didn't stop the robots from rampaging. It just made them sad about it at that point. Before, they were all like, you know, for king and country, and then the king died, and then they just got sad. But they kept killing everybody, so that didn't solve the killing him didn't solve the problem. But if the King of Puppets basically knew what was going on and was trying to kill Simon to stop it, why wouldn't we have joined forces with the King of Puppets? Why didn't you tell me this before I killed him? Fuck this game. Fuck this game. This is like those movies with the stupid misunderstandings that if the two people involved in the misunderstanding had even an iota of a brain cell and decided to actually talk for 5 seconds, they could completely clear up the misunderstanding, and then we wouldn't have the plot or the problem of the narrative at all. And that's what this is. Why the fuck did they let me go kill the King of Puppets if she knew the King of Puppets was trying to stop Simon? Why wouldn't we have just talked? Why as a puppet, why not just send me to talk to the King of Puppets and be like, hey, we want to stop Simon too. Why don't we, but killing all the humans isn't going to stop Simon. We need to make a concert. Oh, because, right. Sorry. Because then the plot wouldn't happen because the story is shit. Right. Because if you did that, then you'd have all the forces you need and powerful backers, and Simon wouldn't stand a fucking chance. Right. Right. Okay. Because then your entire narrative couldn't happen. Gotcha. And you could be like, well, the King of Puppets was completely out of control. It's like, no, she's basically stating that the only reason, like from what she just said, she is stating that the only reason the King of Puppets decided to have everybody get killed was because he realized what Simon was doing and was trying to stop him. So he just did it the way I guess he knew how to do it, which was making all the puppets go nuts and just kill everyone they could get their hands on. This also means we could get, not only does this mean we should have been trying to get the, there should have been some kind of dialogue with Romeo. Because this means not only should we have been trying to talk to Romeo, the King of Puppets, and get him on our side, we should have also have been trying to talk to all the stalkers we came across and let them know what the fuck was going on so they could also help. But if anyone did anything sensible or that made any fucking sense in this goddamn game, the whole thing couldn't happen. Fucking I'm so fucking angry right now. Jeez.
I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything.
Yeah, alchemy,
the gold
okay.
coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners.
See, I knew it. I was looking at the tree and I was like, why does the tree look like a person bending down to give you the gold coin fruits? Yeah, it was a person that they somehow through some process turned into the tree. Yeah, I was like, dude, this tree really looks like a person, which I guess was on purpose. They wanted you to notice it.
It's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees.
And this also means there's more than one tree, too. How did it become a weird legend, then? Like, why does the one dude talk about it like it was some mythological thing if they created it?
If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic.
Okay, so at some point while we're in another area, we're going to be... While we're in another area fucking something up, somebody's going to come into here and kidnap her. Okay, cool.
Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears.
Okay. Well, I have the cure. Am I supposed to do something with it? They say it can be given to someone suffering from the petrification disease as a cure. The petrification does not only make the body stiffen, but also causes long-term organ failure. There is no guarantee that someone who catches it will survive even after being cured. I have to reiterate, then that means it's not a cure. It's just a possible treatment at that point. It's not a cure if it doesn't fix the problem. And it's not like you can, and it's not like a lot of these commercials that are on TV now where they're like, this fixes the problem, and it does, but it has a bunch of really negative side effects. That's not what's being stated here. They are saying this is a cure, but you know, they might die anyway. Well, then it's not a fucking cure if you didn't solve the problem, because they're still dying from the same thing. They're still being afflicted by the same thing. You didn't cure anything. You just treated it and made it less of a problem. So you don't call it a cure. You call it a treatment. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I understand medical science. So for anybody watching this who happens to be in the medical industry as a nurse or a doctor, you tell me. You let me know. I will defer to an actual professional what a cure fucking means. Now, to be fair, it did say that it is the disease that leads to long-term organ failure. And I guess that has to be interpreted, not has to be, but can be interpreted as, while you have the petrification disease, it's really tough on all of your organs, like real bad for them, right? So even if you cure the disease, the damage it's done to your organs is basically irreversible. So maybe I'm getting unduly annoyed. Maybe I'm getting unduly frustrated by this. because I've come to the conclusion I don't like this game. So maybe I'm just being a lot rougher on it. So maybe the conclusion I need to come to is that no, it's like the longer they have the disease, the more damage is done to their organs. So even if you cure the disease, the damage done to their organs, it can't be reversed in any real way. You'd think there'd be some kind of like therapy, like when someone loses the ability to like rehab or rehabilitation, right? But I mean, it's organs. What can you do? It's like wearing out a kidney, you know. So maybe I'm just being unduly harsh.
Thanks for keeping me.
Well, I want to give it to her, but it's not giving me the option. Like, and it wouldn't be us who chooses; it would be her. And it's not giving me the option to like come up and put it in her like IV or anything. So I don't know what the fuck. And it's just it's a quest item. It's not even something that says that I can use it. It has to. Yeah, it's a quest thing. So, okay, gave it to me. I know who I believe I need to give it to, but it's not letting me do that. Yeah, it's. Well, where the fuck am I? Who am I giving this to then? Do I have to talk to everybody? I don't think I have to talk to everybody. No, I don't want to talk to you, Benny.
I know my way around a weapon.
Nope, don't even talk to you. Nobody out here. Maybe Geppetto? I can't see why I would talk to Geppetto. Hold up. No, nobody out here. I don't know why I would talk to either of the robots, but fuck it.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded.
Okay.
She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone?
Because life's a dick.
I cannot make this choice.
Why don't we just ask her?
I cannot know what's best for her.
We could ask her. Why the fuck would I talk to him about using it? Why wouldn't I just ask the person? Why not? See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Why is this here? Why are we not asking the person we're going to use it on if they want to take the chance? What? What the fuck are we doing? Just ask her. Are you fucking for real right now, game? It's not like it'd be different if she was unconscious. It'd be different if the petrification disease made her like with Alzheimer's patients, where they're basically not really there and they only have very rare moments of clarity. If that was the case, sure, it would be up to the closest, remaining family member or whatever, or caretaker. Then yeah, it would be up to us, because they obviously wouldn't be able to make the choice for themselves. But she's literally in the other room and we can just fucking ask if she wants to give it a go. What are you doing? This is so fucking stupid. I hate this fucking game. I hate this fucking game, man. I'm gonna say use the cure, because, and this is my reasoning behind using the cure. if everything that we've learned currently is correct, then it means she will be cured of the petrification disease. If we don't cure her of the petrification disease, it's going to petrify her. She's going to die. Period. Done. End of discussion. And then she's gonna get slowly turned into Ergo, apparently. Meh. But if we cure the disease and she randomly has organ failure, she's already old. There's not much she could suffer from, or even if the disease didn't harm her organs, as old as she is, she could still die of anything randomly. But at least she's not being petrified from the outside in, and at least she then doesn't have to go through the horror of full petrification if she doesn't die before that happens. It is just better to use the cure on her. But at the same time, and I can't reiterate this enough, why the fuck aren't we just asking her? I don't know who the fuck wrote this story, but go fuck yourself.
Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right.
Like, this is really stupid. This is incredibly dumb. And it's not like she seems like a person who wouldn't reasonably consider all the all the issues and then decide what she wants to do. If she would rather not take the cure and just let the petrification disease do what it's going to do, I don't know if I would. I mean, we may not make the same decision, but hey, we respect it. It's her life. She gets to do what she wants with it. Like, I am really not understanding why we're not asking her, other than for this to be some stupid drama moment that didn't need to exist, and actually doesn't, because any sensible human being with even one brain cell would just ask the person.
Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it.
Yeah.
I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
I should have gotten a bigger fragment than that. This was stupid. And I don't remember, and I don't know, maybe it's me. I don't remember there being a point in time where she said she didn't want to be cured, or she might have been like, okay, I'm fine with my fate. Well, okay, but that's before we knew there might be a cure, that there might be an answer to the problem. She thought she was just boned, so she just accepted it, because that's what you do when you don't feel like you have any other, way out. You just you have to come to acceptance. That's what happens. But if a cure is available, just go, hey, do you want the cure? And if she goes, no, I don't want it, then then she doesn't want it, and you don't give it to her. It can be used to maybe save someone else who did want it. This is stupid. Like, I'm tired of watching characters be stupid and do stupid shit when there is an easy solution. Sorry that I'm ranting about this. I'm sorry. Let's get on with the game. Let's get on with this game. Like, I'm sorry I'm ranting about this, but this is the most asinine thing this game has done so far. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Just ask her. And if she doesn't want it, respect the decision. That's it. She's, like I said, she's already old. She may not care. She might just be like, nah, I've accepted my fate. It's fine. Like, yeah. So dumb. Alright, on to the next area. What other dumb bullshit is there?
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
There was a door there, wondering. Oh, you two again. Oh, God. God, save me from having to fucking deal. Fine. What the fuck do you two assholes want? Oh, can I just ignore you? Cool.
Wow. You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang.
Yeah, me too.
The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island, a place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters.
Well, yeah,
so
everything
I
is.
can't make this decision for you. It's up to you.
Where hasn't been guarded by actual monsters? I'll wait.
No,
If it's
I'm
not
going
some
to
kind of
tell you the
fucking
details
machine,
yet.
it's an actual
Until
fucking
you have the
monster of
golden
some
ergo.
kind.
It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Cool. No, I don't give even the slightest bit of a fuck about the fox bitch and the other guy. Not even a little bit. Do not want to talk to him. Do not care. Fucking swamp. Can't get, just every place has to have a swamp. Can't get out of it. It's gotta be. Yeah. Resplendent. Okay. Landmaker guide. Oh yeah. Probably not gonna make it all. I only planned for this to be an hour, so probably not gonna make it all the way through here.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard.
Okay.
Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but Eventually had much bigger concerns.
Yeah.
If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too
Missed
terrible
it.
to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
No, didn't get it again. See, I like dodging. Dodging works. Or it can if the game will let it. Ooh. Why are one of those here in the puppet graveyard? And it didn't really matter. Shut up. Fuck you. Yep. Oh, because I'm not. Yeah. 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 Of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, traps are probably going to become a consistent thing now. Belfort Superior Insulation Converter. Let's take a look. Weight go up, fire resistance go down, everything else go up. Is there gonna be a lot of fire in this area? I'll put it on until it looks like there's gonna be a lot of fire in the area. If there's gonna be a lot of fire here, then yeah, I gotta be careful. Probably not the best. Fuck, right. Look down too. What the fuck is shooting at me? Oh, of course. Why the fuck not? Oh, yay, and the swamp is full of corruption. Why not? It's just everywhere, isn't it? It's just everywhere. So fucking stupid. I am so very annoyed. I don't have it equipped. No. I don't use them enough, so I might as well use them for something. Oh, I'm not sure that was really worth it. Oh well. I think it also gives me resistance to fire, so it can help offset my increased fire resistance, I guess. Really? This thing again? Oh! Yeah. Huh. Just focus, Suki, and get through it. Just focus and get through it. Alright. You ain't gotta like it, just focus and get through it. Thought I dodged it, did not. I'm probably just going to be quiet for the rest of this video. Yeah, of course not. Why would there ever be any room for any kind of strategic engagement? I know, but it's the one I have equipped, so I'm using it. We do this enough, I might get a chance to break those. Nope, too soon. Too soon. Too late? Who the fuck knows? Too late, I'm assuming. Too soon. Got it. Too soon. Too late. Too soon. Also too soon. Nope. Can't believe I haven't gotten a stagger yet. No. There we go. Stupid fucking game. Now fuck me out of my damage. Okay, just gave it to me. Yeah, you don't have to like it, Suki. Just focus and get it done. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I came to an area like that, there were things in the trees. Yeah, I don't know where you were actually trying to roll to. That's vile. Might as well top myself off. What the fuck am I hearing moving? Okay, it is you. It sounded like one of those, I wasn't sure. And this is... Okay, there's a guy. There's a guy. Are you a shooter? I think he's a shooter. Okay. And knock me off. And camera is just deciding to be broken. okay? It wouldn't let me pull the camera down so I could even see where the fuck I was going. We're about 51 minutes in. Yeah, I'm sorry everyone if you've watched this all the way through. I'm sorry I have been bitching and moaning about this game this entire video. I am just fucking done. I'm going to finish this game so that I can say that I finished it, and then when someone tells me this game is good, I can outline exactly why I'm like, yeah, you're wrong. It's fine if you enjoy it, but to say that this game is good is insane. It's pretty to look at, but it's not good. There's just too much that the players just aren't just taken away from players. It's not given. The game is annoying as fuck. The game's fucking annoying. That's what it is. It's annoying and it's frustrating. Not because, oh, the boss beat me 15 times. No, it's because there's one mechanic that this game revolves around and nothing else. Period. Done. End of discussion. Which is one of the reasons I stopped, what was it called? There was a Dragon Ball Heroes game I was playing, and the entire system revolves around pressing the X button in a clash between the characters, right? Between you and your opponent. And so the characters will clash, and you have to press the X button as a gauge fills, and you want to get it as close to the top as possible. The entire game revolves around that one mechanic. The problem when a game revolves around one fucking mechanic is that the game can always be perfect. You can't. Or at least most people can't. And if you're making a game, you're usually trying to get as many people into it as possible by making it as fun for as many people as possible. And I get that the Souls-like games are kind of for a niche community. But I would have assumed that there would have at least been something here, for a little bit of something for everyone here. That's kind of how you want to build when you make a product, unless it is meant for a specific purpose, like a cure. For instance, you want it to appeal to as many people as possible. You want there to be a lot of really fun mechanics. And perhaps it's not that the game is bad. Perhaps it's just not a game for me, because maybe this game wasn't meant to be for meant to be enjoyed by a large population of people. Maybe it's not meant for the majority of gamers. Maybe it is only meant for that small niche community that likes this kind of thing. But I don't having a lack of options. I don't like being completely stuck in one mechanical system that if I can't be perfect at, means that my entire experience with the game is going to be colored in a bad light because of that. Especially if it is a mechanic that the game revolves around and you get really good at it. Let's say you are one of those people who can be perfect at it. The game is just easy. And then there's no challenge at all. And that's literally what Lies of P is striking me as. It's like, you get good at the parry system, the game is easy. So what the fuck is the point? But if you're not good at it, then the game is brutally merciless. And are you playing this game? Did developers create this game for people to have fun with it? Or did they make this game to be a grueling, merciless pain in your ass? Because there's a very select group of people who like games that aren't meant for you to have fun with and enjoy. They are meant to be a grueling pain in your ass, and they like that. They actually do enjoy that. But that is not the majority of people who play games. I would assume, like myself, the majority of people who play games is to have fun. It's to enjoy it. It's to do cool shit. There's not even cool shit to do in this game. There's just hitting harder. At least in Elden Ring, there's cool shit you can do. There are builds you can put together that are cool and interesting. But I haven't seen anything in this game that's cool. And for those of you who have been, watching my channel, I play Pathogenic. That game is so cool. There are all these different ways to build your character and do really cool stuff. And this game has none of that. And that maybe that's just a failing on my part, that this just isn't my genre of game. If I'm going to play something, I am playing it to have fun, and I am playing it to do cool shit. Because I love the Devil May Cry 5 game. That's great, because you do a lot of cool shit. You build a lot of cool shit. It looks visually just as good. And your enjoyment of the game isn't based on really how good you are at doing the mechanics of the game. And don't get me wrong, you still have to get good enough at the mechanics, but you don't have to be perfect. And if you're perfect, you actually have more fun with the game by being better at it, which only makes you, as just an average person, want to be better at it, because you get to have more fun with the game the better at it you are. This isn't even a game where you get to have more fun with it the better at it you are. Jeez, at least that's something that Street Fighter had. The better at it you were, the more fun you could have with it, because there were characters. Because I'm learning that with Akuma now. The better you get with Akuma, the more kind of wild, crazy stuff you can do with Akuma. It's just a lot of people don't do it because it's not efficient. But that doesn't mean that the fun stuff isn't there. As I got better with Marissa, and I got better at understanding how she worked, I got better at setting up her command grab, which was really fun to get, which I really loved doing. And I basically turned my Marissa into a grappler kind of character instead. Now, was that efficient and was that very good? No, not really, but it was fun. And the better at the game I got, the better I could find ways to set it up to have that fun, to get that excitement. This game doesn't have that. The only excitement in this game is I hit the thing harder. That's it. What is exciting about this game? And I know I just said sorry, I've been bitching the entire time, but I'm really trying to figure it out. Maybe this just isn't a game for me. I'm gonna finish it, but I guess this just isn't a game for me because I can't find anything in it that's fun outside of the 2 boss fights I've had so far, which was Romeo Puppet King and Victor. Those were interesting. Those were fun. And maybe it was just because they were sort of a one-on-one combat style, which is something I enjoy. But instead of the game being enjoyable, I'm finding 1 or 2 things in the game that is enjoyable, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here, and then we'll get back to this in the next video so I can get through the zone and get to the boss. I believe I'm not far off from the end of the game. I think now that I've beaten Victor, I believe there's 4 more bosses left. I just looked it up because I gotten frustrated with the game, and I looked it up. I was like, how far am I into this thing? How close am I to the end? And I think I have 4 zones left. There are like 11 chapters. So I think I have 4 more zones, 4 more bosses. So almost there. But anyway, sorry if I've been a downer in this video. It's just like I'm honestly really trying with this game, but it's not giving me a lot. And that just might be because what I enjoy in video games is not what this is offering. What this is offering is for people who like what it's offering. But gonna finish it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'm sorry, I don't think I asked that at the beginning of the video. I hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves. Continue to take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. And I hope you continue having a good day, a good week, and a good month. And if for some reason you're not, I hope that changes soon. And I hope that changes to your benefit and the benefit of everyone involved. So take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Later.